Well, welcome back. Got some more updates. I did finish the lights, and I did end up putting that wire, as I said before, down in this area, right down in here. And then the plugs come out and plug into the lights. But the big difference today is that I have upgraded the pump. I increased the capacity of the pump about 40%. And the original pump that was on there is a deli, and you can't get any type of information. I mean, I've got the information as far as the size and that, but as far as trying to exchange it for something different, I called the distributor here in the U.S., in California. They were very helpful, but they don't carry anything. They just ship to OEMs, and but they were able to at least give me the size of the pump and its specifications. So, as you can see, I needed to put some adapters on there. This is an adapter here, okay, because they don't go to a metric. They don't have anything in metric. So this is pipe thread down here, or not pipe thread, but this is the O-ring style, and then it goes to the metric, which was on the old pump. So this is just an adapter. This is a pipe thread here from the connector, the 90 here. Okay, so the whole thing took about an hour and a half. The biggest thing was doing the research on the pump and getting a pump. Which I have. I've increased the capacity. Now you have to understand is the amount of output volume is about 35% more, and the pressure, the max pressure on it, that's all the same, and that doesn't change. And that's probably like the largest pump that you can put on. Again, this one's rated at this 13 horse. You could go to the one that's right below this one for a 9 horse. So that's really what you have to do. And what I'm going to do is give you a little idea of the speed change on this thing. You know, one of the complaints that we've seen quite a bit was that the machine runs a little bit slow. Not anymore. This thing's blazing now. Wait till you see the speed on this. Now, I'm only going to be able to run this with one hand. So what I'm going to do is I'll just give you a little idea of what it is. I'll try to get an offset angle here so you can kind of see the whole ramp set working. The other thing is now I've used 3 valves at one time, or 3 commands, and had all 3 of them function at a relatively good speed, where before even 2 of them was crawling. It was a very, very tiny volume pump, and I think they really do that is for safety, because a lot of the folks that'll use this stuff are not professionals, and with the machine running a lot slower, it's probably a lot safer. But once you get used to this machine and then you upgrade to this pump, it's not very hard to get acclimated back to it. So let me get this thing started. Give you an idea. Here we go. I'm going to bring it up to about, right now it's running about 1,740 RPM. I'm going to get it up to about 2,500 right in that area there, which is still way slow. Here we go. It's right around 2,500 right now. Now watch the uncurling of the bucket. Let me bring it back. Substantial difference. Okay, now I'm going to bring the boom down. Real nice. Bring the main down. Now here's one I want to show you. I'm going to extend this thing out. Bring it down. What I want you to do is do it with your machine. Now watch this. I'm not touching the controls, but watch how fast it'll come up. So like if you were gonna knuckle the machine, to move it forward or backwards. Watch the way it comes up. Instantly. Maybe you can see this. Bring it down. I'll bring the bucket up just a little bit. Get the pressure off here. Watch this now. Down, right up. Big difference. I'll bring it up. Now watch the swing on it. I'm going to start it from this side. What I'm going to do is I'm going to curl it up, bring it down, and I'm going to pull two at the same time. Now watch. Incredible. Big difference. Here we go again. Down, right up. And that's running it right around 2,500 RPM, so a lot nicer, a lot faster. You can get up to 3 functions at a time. Nice clean installation. Don't forget you got to use blue and red on there. Red on the coupler, and then you can use blue on everything else. And that's what I did. You don't have to change any lines. You don't have to change any sizes, anything. Just the 2 adapters. You need the 2 adapters, pipe thread adapter is all you need. And actually it did not come with a keyway. So the keyway on this is smaller. Also, it's only a 1 inch. I think it's 1.25 inch shaft size on this, so it's smaller, but it all works. It goes in the same place. And the other trick is about 20 thousandths is what you need when you get a little feeler gauge in between the coupler. So you need about 25 thousandths right near. Not real critical. You can go from 10 to 60 according to everything I've read. So works great, no problem. I probably lost about a ½ an ounce of fluid, just to give you an idea. I just popped the return hose off first, the one on the bottom here. Did this one first, and I had a bucket prepared, so I just had a tiny little coffee can. Took this off, put it in the coffee can, and then I put a piece of wire up here around this, and just held the line straight up here. And of course it never fell below the level of the oil in the tank, so it was fine. And I took this one off and put it on a rag, and that's all it took. It only dropped maybe about a ¼ an ounce, and that was it. I took off the 2 bolts here, and then went right in and pulled this out and changed it up, and voila, all good. So just to give you an idea, it's pretty nice, a lot faster. You can knuckle around a lot faster. That, you know, like I say, the big complaint was this machine was slow. Not that complaint anymore. This thing is blazing fast now. I should say it's probably at the speed that it would normally run a device like this. So with that said, it worked out really well. And again, what I like is I can pull a couple functions at one time and kind of feather them together, where before I didn't have that opportunity. It just ran too slow. And when I'm knuckling the machine like forward, I can do 3 functions at a time. I can turn it, extend it, bring it down all at the same time. And that's really critical because this thing was so darn slow. So good addition. I just keep fine-tuning this machine to get to the point where it really works to my needs. It may not be to yours. So He put this little toolbox on, and I keep all extra pins and everything else in there so I don't have to go digging in a truck and grabbing stuff. I've towed it since I made all the changes in it with the fenders and the lights in that. I have had no problem with it whatsoever. So it all works. So there you have it. Well, I'll let you know how it runs as I continue to use it here, and give you an idea. If I can, I'll see if I can get somebody to run some video, and then we'll do some digging with it to give you an idea how much faster it is. According to the calculations, and that's the flow rate out of the pump, it's about a 35% increase in pump volume. Not pressure or anything, just pump volume. So there you have it.